New release from 2XO, hot off the press. It's the 5th release in the Icon collection, rumored to be released mid-October. But I got my hands on one now. Let's see if this is worth hunting. Let's go. Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways Plus Plus, and it's time to review another Dixon Deadman release known for the double oak, thus 2XO. So let me pour some out and set this aside. Nice bottle pop. Oh, it was a nice sound. All right, let's talk about this 2XO Icon series. It's called the SneakerHead BlendA. It's Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. They say it's an innovative addition to the Icon series, showcasing a unique fusion of bourbon craftsmanship and sneaker culture passion. As the 5th release in this exclusive collection, the SneakerHead BlendA stands out for the limited availability and its distinctive approach to whiskey blending, inspired by the vibrancy and individuality of the sneakerhead community. To produce the SneakerHead BlendA, Deadman begins with an 18% moderate rye bourbon mash bill, blended with a high rye bourbon mash bill, 35% rye, aged for at least 6 years. These select barrels are then re-barreled into new charred oak barrels with both number 3 and number 4 char levels. They state that this double barreling process results in a bourbon with intensified flavors and nuanced complexity. As with any review, I will do a giveaway, so stay tuned to find out how you can win a sample of this. Fun fact, the name SneakerHead BlendA isn't some piece of tired hipster marketing. It is a way to combine Deadman's 2 greatest passions into one: the meticulous craft of bourbon making and the vibrant, varied world of sneaker collecting. For Deadman, both pursuits share a common thread: an appreciation for quality, rarity, and the stories behind each creation. All right, time to get into the bottle details. Bottle details: 2XO SneakerHead BlendA. Classification: Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Distillery: Prestige Beverage. Release date: September 2024. Proof: 104 proof, making it 52% ABV. Age: 6 years old. Finish: new char oak barrels with both number 3 and number 4 char levels. Mashbill: rye with a high rye bourbon. MSRP on this bad boy: $99. As with any review, I do a scoring of 1 to 10 on aroma, flavors, complexity, mouthfeel, finish, and would I buy again. All right, time to get into the fun part. Let's go on for this bad boy, but let's first look at this. Nice dark amber, very, very nice. Let's see how this sticks on the glass. Let's just give it a little SJ here. Nice, pretty good viscosity on there. Legs, barely starting to form. That's interesting. I want to make this a little bit smoother because that wasn't a very good SJ on there. Yeah, they're starting to, so they do form. They're not very tight. They run a little bit kind of quick, but I mean, they do stick to the glass. So let's go in for aroma. Let's go on to nose this. Oh, you smell that oak right up front. A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of honey, a little bit of spice in that background. A little bit of vanilla in this too. Kind of a little bit of butterscotch. For nose, that's actually not too bad of a nose. Good start. I'm gonna give that a 6. Flavors, let's go in for that initial taste. Initial taste is good. A little spicy, kind of sweet, a little bit oakiness, orange, butterscotch. So lots of little flavors. But it actually kind of left my mouth kind of quickly. It went through all that really, really quickly. I'm hoping that was just because it's my first drink. But for flavors, there's a good amount in there, but bam, 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 really quickly through that. I'm gonna give flavors a 6. Complexity, how does it evolve on the tongue? Okay, a little bit better, a little bit more of that spiciness up front. You get that sweetness. You do taste that high rye in there. You get that orange, you get the caramel. You get a little bit of a hint of dark chocolate and some citrus in the back, like a more of an orange peel, more than biting into an orange, kind of like that orange peel in there. It does evolve pretty quickly. Like it goes through all those, like if you're having like little flashes of each one. It's not bad though, it's good. I mean, I like the flavors. I like all those flavors I'm going through. It's just so quick. But the good thing is with this one, it's actually staying on the tongue a little bit better, but we'll talk about that in a second, right? So for complexity, I like the evolution it goes through. I just wish that evolution gave me time to enjoy it more and slow down a little bit. So for complexity, I'm actually going to give that a 6.5. Mouthfeel, thickness, and viscosity. So mouthfeel, thickness, and that thickness, it's decent. As I was showing in the beginning, it does not stick to the glass greatly. It does form some legs, but look, they kind of form, kind of spread out, kind of start coming down pretty quickly. It does, I like the little bit of thickness that is on the mouth, but it could be more viscous, right? This is a 6-year. He probably needs to kind of, I don't know if he mixes like 6 and 8 year in here. He probably needs to jump it up just a little bit more. I can see what he's going for, and I can see how, you know, it goes through a few different thoughts in my head, right? On other ones, when I did a blind with this one, I really did enjoy some of them, and this one is just, it's there, it's good, but the mouthfeel on this, the thickness and the viscosity is pretty low on this. I'm actually gonna have to give that a 5. Finish. How does it stay in finish? So I'm trying to get more of that tannic, but that's because of that, the oakiness. I mean, it's a double oak, so you're gonna start getting that. The more you drink it, the more you're gonna, you know, taste some of that. There's a little bit of a cherry taste in that one that I hadn't noticed in the beginning. Actually, almost like a bubble gum too. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever used that as a note, but there's a kind of a bubble gum, cherry and bubble gum kind of combined there. I do like that. That was actually nice. Now, even though it's not very thick and not very viscous and doesn't like coat the whole mouth, it kind of just coats the mid palate. The finish actually stays. Like, I still have some of that flavor in my mouth. I still have some of that tannic. I still have that oak, and it's mostly the oak that stays there, and it just stays, right? So the finish is actually better than the mouthfeel. So for that finish, I'm gonna give that a 6.5. On this one, would I buy again? $99 for this. I enjoy most of them and I enjoy having all of them, and I think I might actually go back and do a blind with this. But for $99, this is actually one I think it's a good pour. I think it's good to try with friends. I think it's you know, split a bottle with somebody, but I honestly don't think I'll buy a backup of this. Like, I'm glad I got this one. I will keep this one on the shelf. I'm glad I have all of them, but I don't think I'll buy a backup for this one. I really like the idea. I thought SneakerHead, I thought that was kind of cool, and I thought that was kind of fun, even though I'm not a SneakerHead. So no, I wouldn't buy again. I'm gonna give that a 5. So all right, I had to add this up, and my score was 35 out of 60. I don't know what my other ones ranked. I don't remember if I ever did individuals with these, and kind of makes me want to do that. I'm also thinking I want to do a blind with it. Okay, if I place this with the other ones, where is this one gonna place in that? I won't do it with the Gem of Kentucky again, but just the other Icon series. So what do you think? Should I do that? Now let's talk about how you can win a sample. First, if you have not done it yet, please just go hit that like button. It really helps me out. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Then in the comments below, tell me, what is your favorite double oaked whiskey? I know I have a few others as well. Plus add in there #SneakerHead. Well, my friends, thank you for joining me again on another journey down my whiskey rabbit hole. To our next journey, my friends, cheers.